Let me put it this way. There's a small detail most people overlook. Many people wake up a few minutes before their alarm goes off. Not by accident. It's a pattern built over years of living the same rhythm. Work, get paid, spend, repeat. On the surface, everything looks fine. A stable job, decent income, a life that seems secure. But underneath, there's often a quiet feeling hard to name, like something isn't quite right. Here's the paradox I've seen again and again. You may be earning more than the generation before you, yet you don't feel any more financially at ease. That's not personal failure. It's a mechanism. Look at how your money actually moves. You don't truly receive all the money you earn. Before you even think about it, it's already allocated rent, food, transportation, bills, subscriptions, quietly pulling from your income piece by piece. By the time you look at what's left, it's not much. But here's the interesting part. You don't feel deprived. You still have a home, a way to get around, a life that feels okay. And that's where it gets subtle. Your brain doesn't register loss in small fragments. It just sees, I'm doing fine. So you stop questioning it. There's another mechanism stronger than the first. As your income grows, your spending almost always grows with it. You earn more, you upgrade your lifestyle. A better place, a better car, better experiences. It all makes sense. But what most people don't notice is this. With every upgrade, you quietly lock yourself into a higher level of financial commitment. Over time, you're no longer working because you want to. You're working because you need to. Need to maintain the life you've built. There's a principle I often share. Freedom isn't determined by how much you earn. It's determined by the gap between what you earn and what you spend. You can make a lot of money, but if you use almost all of it, you're still dependent. On the other hand, someone who earns less but keeps that gap has options. What wears people down isn't always the work itself. It's the feeling that they can't stop. They can't pause, can't change direction, can't take a risk. Because behind them is a chain of financial obligations waiting to be fed. Over time, this creates a quiet psychological shift. You get used to the pressure and start calling it normal. I often ask a simple question. If you stopped working tomorrow, how long could you sustain your current life? The answer is usually revealing. If it's only a few months or less, then that's not real security. It's just a more comfortable version of dependence. The important part is, this can change. Not through drastic moves, but through a shift in perspective. First, don't confuse income with wealth. Income flows, wealth stays. Second, intentionally create a gap between what you earn and what you spend. It may feel counterintuitive at first, but it's foundational. Third, direct that gap into things that can generate value for you rather than just consuming it. And finally, build a buffer. Once you have a few months of expenses covered, something changes psychologically. You feel less fear. You start to have options. The goal isn't simply to earn more. It's to reach a point where you no longer depend on your paycheck. And when that happens, you begin to understand something very simple. Comfort and freedom are not the same thing.
Most people never notice these things, but now you do. Follow me. There's always more beneath the surface.